Hi. So this is day 7 of next 3652 days. This video is going to be a little bit long, and there are reasons. So usually, what I do is like I just randomly speak. I turn on the camera. I tell what I have in my mind. But the problem is, whenever I click the record button, the major points that I wanted to I wanted to say in my journal, I just forget all of those. Okay. So what I plan to do is I try to write down notes so that I can remember. Okay. So, and first thing, this is actually day 8, and my friend told me that the video I took in the morning looked better than the one I took at night because I don't have extra lights. So, in morning, I have sunlight, and yeah, I think the video quality is better at least. So, yeah, that's the thing. It's 9:20 in the morning, and so what I'm planning to do is every day I'll wake up, get freshen up, and then take video as the first thing in the morning. Okay, and I'll talk about the day before. So yeah, that's first thing. And second, today I woke up a little bit earlier. Like I didn't get up at 6:30, but yeah, I again just laid in the bed. But today I got out of bed at 7:30. Okay, and after that I was planning to get freshen up. I was just sitting outside my washroom, thinking about taking a shower for almost 1.5, 2 hours. Okay, 1.5 hours. Yeah, and this happens every day. This procrastination happens every day, and this is killing my productivity. This is killing my time. In between, I was scrolling, and yeah, that was there. So I'll come to that point because I have lot more to talk about that specific topic. And before that, I want to address something. Uh, for past few months, me and my co-founders were having some communication issues. Okay, and I am being very vague about my business, my co-founders, because I don't want to like spoil the surprise for you guys when we are executing it. So that's there, and the communication gap was because like what I wanted and what they thought I was doing was very different, and we didn't communicate. That was the first thing. We didn't have a space to communicate. We were having very much trouble communicating, and after a point, see, I always like there is a thin line between arrogance and knowing what you can do, right? So I was a person who very much knew what I can do, but didn't do it. I was never living up to my potential. That's what I felt. And to be honest, no one can ever live up to their potential because every single day our potential just grows. So when you try to live up to it, it eventually grows. So that's there, and yeah, but not even up to 20 or 30 percentage because I was killing my time like this for past several months, and I can blame those things to my like mental health, my yeah, other things. So that's there. Like I don't think we have reached that point to share all that at once, and I don't want to create any sympathy. Like I said in the first video itself, it's not for others, it's for myself. I want to see what I was and what I will be. Okay, so this thing was happening, And I'll tell you a small story. Okay, when I completed my engineering, I cleared all my papers, and like I was I passed out at on 2021 when Corona happened. So whole students of that academic year was blacklisted by many companies. But my stupid ass thought I cleared all my papers. I have good scores, and I can speak Hindi, English, Tamil, and Malayalam. Conversational. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but yeah. So this was my confidence in my native language. It's called Patti confidence, and see, I'm doing this video in English because I want to improve my English skills, not that I don't want to speak in Malayalam. I love my language, yeah. So that's it. I'm going from topic to topic, right? So yeah, that's there. And I started attending interviews. To be honest, I have went, sit and attended 270 interviews and got rejected in every one of them, every single one of them. Not just engineering, I was applying for everything, anything that I can get. But that made me realize that sometimes you might be wrong. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to grow up. And that was a realization phase that mm, gave a lot of change in my life. I was a person who thought I would never do sales. I can never do sales. But these experiences made me who I am. And I was someone for a time period, for a short span of time. I was a person who knew what I can do and what I have to do, and I was doing it. So yeah, that part of me impressed all the people around me. I didn't want to impress anyone, but yeah, around me. And liking that persona, even my co-founders thought about starting something with me. I had the skills, but eventually, what happened was, I was thinking, yeah, I do have the skills. Everyone need me, so like I can have some headweight. You know, you have to be uh, humble as possible. Yeah, I forgot that in between. So this actually made me so lazy that I didn't do anything. Okay. So the thing was, if I was given with a task that needed 1 week, I would just sit around and do it all in a single day, maybe in 2 or 3 hours, because I was confident that I can do it. And yeah, I did get the work done. But for past few months, I was not doing even that. So that was dragging me down. Okay, I think I have to split this to part two. So yeah, anyway, and after that, what happened was like we had a communication gap in between us with my founders, and the majority of technical side and the structural side was relying on me. I was not doing it, and my miscommunication, my inefficiency, it actually triggered both of them in a good and bad way. Okay, bad way means we three of us thought that this is not going to go any further. We should stop it. Everyone was thinking it individually, and the good thing that happened was one of my co-founder actually leveled up the territories he never tapped. He actually learned about it, and he's the youngest of us. And that actually made me happy, and at the same time made me regret that what the fuck am I doing? I'm very happy that he skilled up, he leveled up. Now I'm sure that even though I'm not there, yeah, the part that I had to do, he can do it. So that ego clash, that problems, it actually made him a better version of himself, where I made myself the lesser version of myself. I am not comparing with me with anyone else. I am comparing me with myself itself. And yeah, since I'm doing videos, I went back to my gallery for some screenshots or something, and I saw a message from my brother 2 years before. Okay, when I was in that era of that short span of time where I was doing things, I was making shit work. My life was actually changing. I was socially inactive for so many years. People in my life knew, and I started showing up. So he was like, he's very happy to see me back, and that same person called me 2 months back and said I have to get my shit together. So yeah, I was going down, and I'm like, this is just a phase. I have to get out of it because life has ups and downs, and I am embracing everything. This too shall pass. I will have to make this pass, or else it won't. I'm not gonna sit around. So yeah, that's the first thing, and it made me realize that I have to get back my shit. And yeah, the other thing I'll do it as a second part. Okay.